All right. LDBC, this is your boy Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show live. Okay, guys. A lot of y'all, I checked my messages. A lot of y'all left me messages, and a couple of y'all I got to get back to. DCTV, man, I got to get back to you, man. We're gonna do that video soon. I've been working a lot, man. Mr. Doc, I've been working a lot, man. Stone Mage, man, I've been working a whole lot. There's a lot of y'all that y'all been giving me information. Shout out to Lighthawk, Only True King. I hope everything going okay with you. You getting everything situated. And Lavelle Williams. Yeah, man. I hope all you guys are definitely doing good, because I know, Lavelle, I heard from you about 4 days ago. True King about 3 or 4 days ago. But, the rest of you guys, I hope y'all are doing well. I'm just busy, man. Just very busy. But, some responses I can really respond to as quick as I can, and some, they take a little while, and I have to formulate how I'm gonna do it. This one's pretty easy, okay? This one's easy enough that I can just put a quick video out, because I'm on a track and I just got through finishing up with a client, and then I worked out myself, and now I'm resting in between sets. So I'm gonna take a few minutes to drop this video. This person asked me, Coach, how do you deal with online criticism? How do you deal with online negativity? And Coach, how do you get your channel to grow? Okay. I can tell you about the first two. The last one, how do you get your channel to grow? I don't know how to tell you that, because I come out here and tell everybody I don't really give a damn about building my channel. I could care less about it. It's growing by itself, okay? It's growing. I'm not doing anything, because actually I'm very politically incorrect. I'm extremely politically incorrect. I'm biased when it comes to certain fighters. I am. And in all actuality, that's the formula for not building a good channel. It's just... So I'm breaking all the rules of how to build a channel. I'm telling you, I'm very biased. I'm extremely biased when it comes to certain fighters. I can admit that openly. I don't care if people like it or not. But, you told me too, you told me not to mention your name. And that kind of had me thinking, and I kind of started thinking something. I was like, well, let me watch the videos. And so I went to your channel, and I enjoy the content. The content is great, but then I look in the comment section and I'm like, oh, okay, I see what's going on. And, when you told me, not to mention your name, then I started to realize, I think you have a self-esteem issue. I think you have a self-image issue. I think you think that you're not good enough. I think that you think that you believe that. But me looking at your content, I would never think that you had that kind of issue. But I believe that you do have a self-esteem issue and a self-image issue, because you seem to let what people think bother you. Sometimes, you have to learn how to deal with the particular person that criticizes your channel. Some people really are just critics, and they're not trolling you. Some people are just trolling you. And some people, I choose different ways to deal with people. Sometimes I just don't say anything, because if I think the person, if they soul is tortured, I just let them alone, man. Or, I just delete the comments if it's too crazy. And some people, I go back at them. I tell them what they can go do with themselves. I go directly at them, and I tell them, who butt they can kiss. I tell them they can kiss. I tell them they can kiss the coach's royal ass. Is what I tell some people. But I mean, you may have a different way. That's just my way to do it. Okay, yeah, some people I will go into. Some people I will. But I put up that boundary where I don't care. I'll drop a video in a minute, and I ain't gonna care who like it or dislike it. It don't matter, because if I drop the video, then I'm happy. I'm happy with it, because if I put it up and I listen to it, then okay, great. But see, that's where you got to establish the difference on your channel. You got to put that out there. You yourself, you have to be happy. Okay, and you have to run it the way you want to run it. Because people, these faceless accounts, okay, with no subscribers and no videos, you're going to let them dictate to you what you need to do and say. See, I find that odd that so many people worry about what people say. And, and how many of y'all don't Google yourself? We all have, okay? I did it a couple of years ago. People Google themselves to see what people say about them. It's common. There's nothing wrong with you for doing that. But see, when you really hark on everything that people say about you, then there's a problem. There's a self-image problem, because you're worried about them, and you're the one producing the videos. You're the one can hit the delete button. You're the one that can hit the block button. Or you're the one can choose to just go off on them. I mean, it's either way is your choice. But see, you have the power, and you really don't understand that you have the power. You have it. Not them, you. But you don't see that. There's another brother I listen to, a guy named Amazing Eric. You know what? He's probably going to be the biggest sports channel on YouTube. I'm telling you. I can see now this guy have about 30,000 followers by the end of next year. I mean, this guy, to be honest with you, he don't care what y'all think either. Now, he's very diplomatic, and he does it with a smile. But when he smiled at you, he'd be like, I don't really care. I'm just saying this. This is my personal opinion. This is my opinion. He tell you, but really, in cold word, Eric, I get it. He's saying, look, I'm gonna drop this video. I'm gonna drop the video the way I'm gonna drop the video, and I'm gonna tell you like it is. And if you don't like it, then well, fine. I don't care. Okay. But he's very diplomatic. Eric is doing everything he's supposed to do to build the channel. He's doing it correctly. Me, I don't. I'm not the person to take advice from to tell you how to build a YouTube channel. I'm just not. I am too politically incorrect. I'm biased. I got a certain bias towards certain fighters. I do. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and tell you that I'm not biased. Hell yeah, I'm biased. I am a Marion Renault fan. I am a huge Chris Cyborg fan. I am a gigantic Valentina Shevchenko fan. I mean, what? What do you expect? I'm a fan. I am a fan doing videos. I mean, hey. And that's what you got to realize, what you are. You're a fan. You ain't going to please everybody. Somebody going to have a issue with your microphone. Somebody going to have an issue of how you talk. Some people going to have an issue of how you pronunciate names. Some people going to have an issue of the topic, why you talking about this. Some people going to have an issue of why you criticizing their whole fight. You know what? I don't give a damn. The coach, I don't care nothing about no damn people worried about what I'm doing. But see, that's me. I don't know how you are. I don't know how you go day to day. And just like people telling me, man, coach, you'll never get people like Megan Anderson to interview with you. I don't give a damn about no Megan Anderson. And I don't care about no punk-ass Megan Anderson fanboys. I don't care nothing about that. She ain't got to interview me. Hell, that's her loss. I ain't worried about her. I ain't worried about what she can do. She, what? I come to me, man, these fighters, Megan Anderson don't pay my damn bills. Hell, she got to pay her own bills. She ain't paying mine. I don't care nothing about doing no damn interviews with her. But, people, they just come to that conclusion that, oh, I'm begging. No, I don't beg nobody for nothing. I don't beg nothing. I come on here and I say what I'm going to say. I'm myself every day of the week. To me, I ain't nobody special on YouTube. I'm just a guy who can give his opinion and give you the honest to God truth as to how I feel. That's who I am. But I'm nobody special. I'm not better than you. I think your quality of content better. That's just my opinion. I think you do a better job with the visuals. I think all of that stuff. But, I mean, hey, it is what it is. But I keep it honest. I tell you the truth. I keep it real. I ain't trying to build no channel. If I do build it, great. If I don't, great. I could care less. But that's the mindset you got to kind of have, going forward. Your videos are your videos. They're yours, okay? It's what you put out. You put the hard work into it. And your videos, you work a whole hell of a lot harder on your videos than mine. You put all that hard work in there, and then, how you're going to drop the video. You do all that hard work, then to have people tear down your video. And trust me, people read the comment sections, and some people can be turned off by the comment section. The comment section, honestly and truthfully, could really just, tear apart your whole channel if you let it. You have the control. But when are you going to take control of your own channel? When are you going to decide to do that? See, can't nobody else do it for you. Can't nobody check people on your channel. Only you can check these fools on your channel. And you need to have the self-image. Like I have people always ask me, man, why you'll never show your face? But then every single women's MMA fighter I've interviewed pretty much done seen the coach, what the coach looked like. A couple of them will say, hey, coach, well, you're a handsome dude. I'm trying to take the hell. But, for some reason, dudes on here think, oh, he ain't gonna show his face, he must be ugly or something. And, I always think, why do men want to just measure other men and figure out what... I never get that on YouTube. I never understand. But, it is what it is. It is what it is. And I got several videos with my face on it. But, see, these are devices that these people use to try to get you out of your element. All you got to do is just drop your videos. Drop your videos and keep it moving. Everybody ain't gonna like it, so what? It's 1,000 other channels besides yours. There's 1,000 other channels out there besides mine. But the people who rolling with you, even when they disagree with you, they still rolling with you. The people who roll with you, they gonna disagree with you, but they still gonna roll with you at the end because they know what you stand for. And that's just how it is. Yeah, that's just how it is. It's people that don't agree with anything I say, but they roll strong with me because I'm gonna tell my honest opinion. And two, everybody who leave a comment, they're not trolling you. Some people really are just saying something and they're disagreeing. That's okay. Let them. Cool. Let him, I mean, even me and OG Neckmeezy. I mean, we disagree on a whole lot of stuff, but at the end of the day, I can come back and say, hey, you was right about that. Even the dude Lavelle Williams, he said one day, Coach, man, you're trying to support women's MMA, man. I don't know if calling these women, calling a woman a B is a good thing. And you know what? I agree with that. He was right. See, I can come back also too with comments and say, hey, you're right. Or I'm not afraid to make a mistake and say, you know what? I made a mistake on the video. I made a bad prediction. I mean, I'm not afraid to say that. But you have to understand what your strengths and weaknesses are. And you have to understand that your channel is your channel and you need to do what you are supposed to do on your own channel. Stop being afraid of criticism and start embracing that crap, and you keep the heat going. You light these jokers on fire. And that, my friend, it's just the way that is. Grow your channel. I'm done.